Heard of makeovers for your hair or wardrobe. What about the medicine cabinet?
Tina's here with a nurse to tell us why it's so important.
From beauty products to medicine to personal hygiene items, the medicine cabinet can become cluttered, making it hard for families to find the items they really need. RN health expert Linda Ciampa has been helping families stay healthy for over a decade. Now she joins us with her best tips on how to stock up for the colder weather, what to keep and what to toss from the family medicine cabinet. And Linda, the cabinet does kind of turn out to be the throw-all where everything goes.
Right. Yeah, no, there's no question about that, Tina. And so that's why I think the change of season is a great time to get in there, spend 5 minutes, get rid of anything that's expired or discolored. And then once you've purged, you can stock up on a few essentials for the season and a few things that can help you feel better about yourself.
Well, let's kind of, since we're talking about cold weather, what should we be putting in there when it comes to colds and flus to try to make us feel better?
Well, yeah, I want to start with the cold weather question first because, you know, this time of year, the cold weather, the dry heat, it can do a number on your hair and your skin. So I like to have a few things on hand that can turn things around. And Tina, I don't know if you know this, but 40% of women over the age of 40 say that thinning hair is a big issue. And also for new moms, right after they deliver, the first couple of months, thinning hair can be a problem as well. But the good news is the right conditioner, the right shampoo can make a big difference. So I wanted to tell you about Biota Botanicals. They've got a complete line of herbal shampoos, conditioners, and serums that have been clinically proven to combat thinning hair. And in fact, one study found that almost 100% of those who used the shampoo and the serum said that their hair grew back fuller, faster, and stronger. So it's great to know about. And then another issue this time of year would be the dry, chapped skin. You want to keep your skin intact and protect it and moisturize it because the skin is a natural barrier against infection. But when it comes to eczema, things get a little bit tricky. So you really need to find something that works. I really like the Aveeno Eczema Therapy Collection. I use this on my son. I can tell you it's excellent. The line was developed by leading dermatologists, and it's made with active natural oat to relieve the symptoms of eczema. And if you have eczema, you know what I'm talking about. It's that dry, itchy, irritated, rough skin. They recently added this hand cream to the collection, also really nice. But the best thing is, the whole line is steroid-free, fragrance-free, and it's really effective.
Well, we always like to have that during those, like you said, the cold weather when our hair and our skin and everything maybe isn't feeling so fresh. And I know you have a couple of items down there for the inside when we're not feeling so great.
Yes, and to your point about medications, I mean, this time of year, I think stocking up in the medicine cabinet with 1 or 2 medications, sometimes that can do double or triple duty, is a good idea because it is that time of year. And if you have allergies, believe it or not, going into the winter, people still have allergies. It's the pet dander and the mold and the dust that can get to you. So if you have allergies, an example of a medication that can do double and triple duty would be the Nasacort. This is the only medication in its class that's available over the counter. It relieves multiple allergy symptoms, including congestion, which can be a big issue this time of year. Works for 24 hours. It's scent-free. It's alcohol-free. Another great option to have on hand is Allegra. This is an oral antihistamine. It starts working in just 1 hour, lasts for 24. It can stop some of those tough allergy symptoms that make you miserable. I'm talking about the sneezing, the coughing, well, the sneezing, really, the watery eyes, the itchy throat, that sort of thing. The great part about both of these medications is that they don't make you drowsy, and so you can stay focused, you can stay alert, and sometimes that'll be the difference between going to school or work that day or not.
Absolutely. And so, Linda, now that we know all the things that we want to put into the medicine cabinet, what are some of the things that we should be tossing out?
Absolutely, you want to get rid of your prescription medications that have expired, and even over-the-counter medications that can have expired, Tina, because some of the prescription medications, believe it or not, when they expire, they can be dangerous, and obviously some of the medications won't be effective once they go past their expiration date. And you want to get rid of them about adhering to your local town or city guidelines, because a lot of times you can't just flush them down the sink or down the toilet because communities have rules against that, laws against that, because it can contaminate the ground soil. So you want to check with your town hall or your city hall to find out what the guidelines are. And also your local pharmacist is a wealth of information when it comes to medications. They can tell you how to get rid of these products once they have expired. And you shouldn't have any antibiotics, extra antibiotics on hand, because when the doctor or your healthcare provider prescribes a round of antibiotics, you really do need to use them up, because the medication will make you feel better in a day or two, but it might just knock down the infection, and you feel better and you think you can stop taking it, but the infection will come back if you don't take your full round of antibiotics. So you really shouldn't have any expired antibiotics in your medicine cabinet.
These are such great tips, Linda. Is there somewhere we can get some more of them?
Sure. All of these items that I mentioned have great websites. So with the Biota for the thinning hair that I mentioned right off the top, you can go to their website. It's called biotausa.com. Aveeno has a nice website, aveeno.com. The Nasacort would be nasacort.com, and the allegra.com.
Well, we'll definitely check all of those out. Linda, thank you so much for all of these tips going into the winter season. The Morning Blend will be right back.